A third road game in a row, this time in neighboring Holly Springs, North Carolina. A milder evening where the slogan is life better. With that, it's time for a baseball game. The Patriots look to make a mark on a crosstown rival while we're set to bring it to you live from behind the backstop on YouTube. Welcome to Apex Friendship Patriots Baseball, along with Brian Von Dett, Jake Jenna. I'm Bill Martone. Coach Guy Civitello and the Patriots gave one back in a tough loss to a sneak attack by Wilson Abbott and the Sanderson Spartans last night in Raleigh. Abbott pitched a full game on 101 pitches with a 69% strike ratio. Tonight, however, the Patriots were supposed to face off against the senior Cole Bowie, and now we have a new pitcher that we'll announce shortly. Let's see, will the Patriots play the aggressive offense against the Hawks that propelled them into a win last May 2nd and into the conference championship game? Stay tuned to find out. Patriots baseball from behind the backstop, brought to you in part by Apex Friendship Patriots Athletic Club. Join the pack. And a quick reminder to all our viewers, the copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of Apex Friendship Patriots baseball team and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, while the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of From Behind the Backstop. In the booth with me this evening, Brian Von Dett and the highlighter yellow, Jake Jenna down there on the end doing our statistician and game changer. Say hello, gentlemen.
Hello, gentlemen.
Sounds like Mr. Jenna is stage fraught and speechless.
Sorry, you gotta love those last-minute lineup changes. Just making some on-the-fly changes here.
Well, we'll give you a view of the field instead of our ugly mugs. Getting some pregame announcements underway by the stadium. On the big camera tonight, Anthony Parada doing the honors. We'll try to get another static shot at some point, but Anthony, you're running the show, sir, for all the viewers that are tuned in. No nerves, no pressure.
Batting second, playing third base, number 5, Andrew Waldron. Batting third, your designated hitter, number 28, Cole Bowie.
So as mentioned, Bowie was slated earlier today to be the starting pitcher, but due to some minor injuries, Bowie has been scratched from the defensive lineup and put into the DH position. Jake, give us a quick read, would you please, on the Holly Springs defense, starting defense? Pitching.
So pitching, looks like we're going to have Anthony Zeza, who I believe is a left-handed sophomore. Left-handed sophomore coming out.
How about behind the plate?
We ask everyone that is able to rise, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
right, welcome back into Holly Springs High School Stadium as the Patriots about to start Game 3 of their 2024 season campaign. Jake Jenna, the man behind Game Changer for tonight, is going to be giving us some information. Anthony, why don't you give us a nice wide-out shot, if you would, sir, just to take a quick look at the starting lineup for the Patriots. Leading off and catching Buster Bloom, followed by Brady Byler and Jen Steiner in the number 3 spot. Cleanup, J.J. Vondette with Owen Sirasol behind him. Ash Doyen, the DH, with Tino Ramirez, Barrett Lowe, and Drew Chaccio to round out the order for the Patriots tonight. Game 1 of 2 for the season between these two crosstown rivals. At this point, Brian and Jake, I think I'm riding solo without Bob Flanagan here.
I know.
You guys have headsets on.
Is he traveling?
I believe he is in flight from, he told us last night, from Charleston out to Dallas, if I remember
Oh, that's
correctly.
right, yeah. Yep.
Well, hopefully he paid that $8 internet fee so he can watch the game while on the plane there.
Oh, you bet. And he's in there yelling
Yeah.
in the house or in the hotel room. Probably getting thrown out because he's cussing so bad.
Both teams pretty rowdy already.
Yeah. Like to see that.
First pitch, first hit out to right field. Going to be in foul territory, converging up back into fair.
Yeah.
Jake, who do we got in right field for the Hawks tonight?
Looks like it's number 18, Ryan Adams.
Pull your mic up to your mouth, sir.
Looks like it's number 18, Ryan Adams at right field.
Second baseman, number 2,
With
Brady
the
Byler.
catch, nice catch on the fly ball as it started tailing back into
Yep.
fair territory.
Have to adjust the stadium volume down a little bit. Second batter for the Patriots. Byler, the quarter pounder, as we heard last year. I've been asking my son for nicknames in the dugout.
Uh-huh.
He was fully unaware of the quarter pounder reference for Byler, but we heard it multiple times last year coming out of the dugout. Jake, give me a quick read on the count, sir.
So we got 2-1. Fourth pitch of the at-bat coming up here.
Fouled off out of play. Make it a 2-2 count with 1 out. First pitch to Buster Bloom, popped up into shallow right field along the foul line that was caught by the right fielder. Ground ball, flipped to first. He's going to be safe. Byler beats out the tag. as
Atta
the
boy.
pitcher comes around.
That's an effort right there.
Brian, we're hearing you loud and clear tonight, sir.
You're smiling, aren't you, Bob?
I offered to have him come in as a remote guest, but he didn't think the airline company would have Starlink like we do. Next pitch fouled off into the backstop netting. 2-2 count still with 1 out.
Ball right there. Going to come in with probably a curve ball from here.
Byler on first, the payoff pitch. Breaking ball stays up.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not a payoff, my mistake.
Just a simple foul ball.
battling.
Come on, keep fighting.
So Bloom flies out. Byler beats out the tag. Steiner now battling at the plate with 1 out and a runner on first. Left-handed pitcher on the mound, deals outside.
That one looked like it slipped out of his hand.
Steiner draws the walk, puts runners first and second with 1 out in the top of the first inning. If you're just joining us, make sure you're tuning in to Live Behind the Backstop or Behind the Backstop on YouTube. We noticed yesterday pregame there were some artificial accounts that were grabbing our stream and advertising them as their own. So if you're not watching us directly from Behind the Backstop on YouTube, go ahead and disconnect and go find us. Subscribe, like, set notifications as we follow the Apex Friendship Patriots throughout their regular season. And God willing, like last year, Brian, maybe we'll see the Patriots in a repeat conference run, conference championship run.
It's a great at bat by Steiner there to fall behind in the count early and then battle his way through, drawing a walk. And then now you got Zeza, who's thrown 4 straight balls.
Vondette, the first baseman, last night was the catcher against Sanderson. An amazing performance by the pitcher from Sanderson High School. I didn't want to say the North Raleigh because I think they do not go by North Raleigh, but from Sanderson High School, Aubett, Wilson Aubett. I hate to give our opponents credit, but that young man earned it, quite frankly. Went 7 innings, 101. Though, Jake, you had 104, I heard through the grapevine of the players.
Either way, there was a whole lot of
over 100 pitches and nearly a 70% strike rate. I mean, that's somewhat unheard of this early in the year for any high school pitcher to go 7 innings and 100 pitches and maintain that strike rate. A little bit of mound conference there by the Holly Springs coaching staff. I'm not sure if that was Coach Rod Weitzel or not. Some spectator headshots. Can't do anything about those. Hard ground ball foul past Coach Guy Civitello down at third. Anthony Parada doing yeoman's work on the camera tonight. Thank you, sir, for joining us and providing this new and improved bird's eye view. We'll have to give a medal to that person for finding the lens of the camera twice in a matter of 10 seconds. J.J. Vondette now at the plate with runners first and second, 1 out, top of the first inning. Jake, what do we have for a count?
2-2 count here.
I'm hoping that the Patriots get out of that habit that they were in last night for watching first pitch strikes.
Bob, that one was for you.
Vondette draws the walk to load up the bases. Behind him, the left fielder, Owen Sirasol. Sirasol threw 1 inning last night. I don't know, we don't get a chance really to talk with Coach Civitello, and when I secure the lineup from him in the morning, I really don't ask him any questions. I just, good morning, sir, and he knows exactly what I'm after, and I give him a thumbs up when I get the screenshot of the lineup. So it'd be interesting to know, the logic and the reasoning. 3 games, obviously, he's probably making a lot of strategic moves, but Sirasol went in for just 1 inning, and he did quite well.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
What was it, 16 pitches, I think, total in that first inning? So probably just a little bit of a live bullpen ground ball to the second baseman, backhanded to second, and across for a double play. And the Hawks able to find their way out of trouble before a run can score. Coming back to live action here at Holly Springs High School in Holly Springs, North Carolina, as the Patriots start Game 3 of their regular season. Starting lineup for the Patriots here on defense. Starting defense, rather. My apologies. Toeing the slab, Luke Hemrick in his second start of the season with Buster Bloom behind the plate. On the infield corners, Von Dett and Steiner. And up the middle, Byler and Ramirez at second and short. Across the outfield from left to right is Sirasol, Chaccio, and Lowe. Hemrick, 1 start so far this season. 1 appearance, 1 win. Went 3 innings pitched, faced 10 batters with 8 strikeouts. Pretty good start so far.
Movement on that baseball.
It's efficient.
Needless to say, he has a 0.000 ERA and the opposing batting average of 0.000. Gave up 0 walks, so I think it was a ground ball and maybe a fly ball or something of the 2 out of the 10 back at Franklinton. And here we go, some live action now. First pitch from Hemrick. Misses just a little bit down.
Yep. That was a gimme.
Jake, where are we at with the count?
You got a 1-2 count here.
And he pulls out.
Batter steps in. Hemrick deals, swing and a miss on a breaking ball right over the top of it.
Looks like we got a representative from Prep Baseball Report sitting in front of us.
No, I think that's just an enthusiastic fan. No? With that big camera?
We got
Hemrick
Luke
finds
on the bump, throwing mid-80s here.
the outside edge. A 0-1 count to the second batter. Hemrick deals. Breaking ball bounces off of Bloom. The pitch from Hemrick, swing and a miss,
good
makes
move.
it 2 outs.
That was a heck of a pitch right there. Broke away from him.
Hitting next, DH, Toll Bowie.
The scheduled starting pitcher for the Hawks scratched from the card shortly before games start. Bloom attempting to frame it up. Hemrick, knowing Bowie's tendency for power hitting, trying to stay away and safe. Most of these boys, we've mentioned this multiple times, right? How a lot of these boys have found their way through Little League, travel ball, showcase, and now here in their varsity years of baseball with a history playing with and against each other for many years. So they're well aware of each other's abilities as players. Jake, what do we have for a count? True me up, sir.
Started 3-0, and now he's worked his way back to a full count.
With 2 outs, Hemrick deals the payoff pitch, swing and a miss, and he gets him.
That's a pretty good pitch right there.
Hemrick makes it a 1-2-3 for the Patriots as the Hawks go back to the field. We're live from behind the backstop. We'll be right back in a few moments. Welcome back to Patriots baseball here at Holly Springs High School. Ash Doyen, the designated hitter, is the first batter to start the top of the second inning. On deck is Ramirez, the shortstop, with Lowe doubled up behind him. The second pitch does catch the inside. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Doyen.
Space.
Big cut from Doyen.
Now batting, shortstop number 10, Tino Ramirez.
Doyen puts the first out on the board here in the top of the second inning. Ramirez, the shortstop, his first at bat, and receives that first pitch. A little bit of a movement on the little English on that pitch to Ramirez.
Yep.
Quickly gets behind in the count, 0-2. Patriots right now, don't want to jinx them, but a little reminiscent of last night, watching a lot of pitches. Have to swing the bat and get some composite or metal on it.
What do you think the bob meter is right now?
Well, when you say it like that, I'm going to say I don't know and I don't care. Check swing. Going to say that he went. Makes it 2. The Patriots are going to really need to switch the approach here on the breaking balls from Zeza. Go ahead, Jake.
I was going to say, a couple questionable calls there on some check swings.
Home court.
I don't know if that's necessarily the case, you know. I know that's an easy way to say it, Brian, but I kind of think these umpires are from all over the place. I don't know that they necessarily have they don't have a...
They live in the area.
I think you'd be surprised. Outside edge gets him and calls it 3. Patriots 1, 2, 3. When they come back up, it'll be Chachio, followed by Bloom and Byler. Quick reminder, if you haven't already bought your Patriot Pass from the GoFan, scan your screen right now with another phone if you're watching us on a smartphone, or if you're watching us on a tablet or smart TV. Pull out your smartphone right now, scan the QR code, go to GoFan and sign up, whether it's for a student or an individual adult, family of 4, 5, or 6. Still a bargain price on a season pass, considering the number of games that remain for the Patriots. Whether you attend just the baseball, the softball, what else?
Any of this badminton, and they have all kinds of
horseshoes,
sports.
Hand grenades. No, those aren't sports anymore.
No, I don't think so.
But please support the Apex Friendship Patriot Athletic Club by purchasing your Patriot Pass now at GoFan, or scan the QR code. It'll bring you right there. Ryan Adams now steps into the box against the left-handed Wolfpack commit, Luke Hemrick. the first pitch. Bit up and away.
Two strikes now. Good pitch by the pitcher, gets him out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher number 12, Odd Williams.
Fill in for me there, Brian, when I step away. What happened to Adams? Other than he's out.
And he I think he hit a ground ball out.
Jake, would you like a dissenting opinion?
I'm going to say, if you're keeping count at home, that's 4 batters faced and 4 strikeouts.
All right, there we go. Williams at the plate, second batter in the lineup this inning. Takes a hack at one, fouls it off, gets a piece. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, second batter of the inning.
First baseman number 6, Jake Makovic. Courtesy runner number 10, Owen Harbinger.
Giving a little camera direction to our lead camera operator, Anthony Parada, excuse me. I got Zezza on the brain. I got all these Italians in my top of mind. What do we got going on, Jake?
Well, I think what you got here is an NC State commit facing off against a UNC commit in Jake Kakovic. Maybe a little preview of what we might see in a few years.
Yeah.
And the count?
We got Luke coming ahead early with a strike on the first pitch.
1 out, runner on first. Check swing by Kakovic as the ball finds its way into the dirt in front of Bloom. Keep us right over there, Anthony. Zoom it right in on Mr. Von Det holding the runner. Oh, the ball gets past Von Det, and Arminger's going to make his way down to second. Quick mound conference from Buster Bloom. One out, one on. One ball, one strike. Big swing and a miss from Kakovic. Kakovic goes down, hacking. 2 outs and a runner on second.
That's a good mound visit by the catcher there. You never know what he's saying, but you can only imagine he's telling him, hey, you're throwing a lot of strikes here. Just go get this kid. You got him.
Hemrick looks back at Armiger. Ramirez gets back in position. Hard ground ball, diving Byler, and he makes the throw down to first. What a great athletic play by the right side of the infield. Byler to Von Det to make it 3. You're watching Patriots baseball here live from behind the backstop on YouTube. We'll be right back. Back to live action here at Holly Springs High School in Holly Springs, North Carolina, as the Patriots and take on the Golden Hawks.
What was that?
Go Chaccio with the 3-1 count here. Draws the walk.
Good job by him. Hanging in there.
Chaccio draws the walk.
Well, I mean, look, you never want to put too much importance on one game, but after last night, you know, you want to see how the team responds. And
No question.
I think so far they've already got more base runners in this game than they did through the first 5 innings last night.
Yeah, and then when we went out to Franklinton, it was very similar to that.
Right, where you had a big onslaught of offense in the first inning, and then nothing for 4 innings. Still early in the season. They're trying to find their way.
Yeah.
But so far, you got to like the response you've seen.
Yep.
Buster Bloom, top of the lineup. Fly out to right field, and his first at bat makes him 0 for 1. Zeza on the mound is at 42 pitches as we start the top of the third inning. Drew Chaccio takes off, and the ball gets past Williams.
Nope. Held him up.
Two balls, no strikes on the second batter, top of the lineup. Foul ball out of play.
Good pitch, good swing.
Says his fourth pitch to Bloom. Phil evens out the count 2-2. No outs and a runner on second after Chaccio stole from first to second. A little bit of chirping out of the Patriots dugout, and Bloom draws a walk. Cracks in the armor for Zeza, do you say?
Still a little early for that.
Looks like they're getting the bullpen going here.
Two players for the Hawks making their way out. That's a newly renovated bullpen I noticed in the offseason. Coach Rod Weitzel and the Holly Springs, probably more Wake County, but nonetheless they have a new home bullpen over there. I think we ought to go take pictures of it and give it to the parent crew.
Put Bob and Jason to work.
and Pete. Got to give him credit. The bunt laid down straight away up the middle.
That's a beautiful
Williams throws it down. Sack bunt.
Way to do a job right there.
Byler pushes Chaccio to third and Bloom to second, setting up the Patriots for their first scoring opportunity with only one out. Steiner drew a walk in his first at-bat. Big swing and a miss. I think we're enabling Ryan to save money at the gate with all this quality broadcasting that we bring to his garage man cave. I think we should be expecting a small stipend from Mr. Steiner. And not from his mother. She's one of our original patrons. Swing and a miss.
I think Gents took a look at the outfield and saw how shallow they were playing, swinging out of his shoes on the last two there.
Zeza misses outside. Delarada on second. They're all playing in tight, but Delarada's really crashing. And Zeza misses high and away. Steiner with his usual walk across out of the dirt circle, tightens up his gloves, steps back in. Full count, one out. Right at him. Delarada gets a line drive straight to his glove, barely needs to move. Well executed on both sides. Steiner with the strong opposite field action, but Delarado is just in the right place at the right time. A little bit higher over his head, off to his side. It might have been a different outcome. Courtesy runner down at second. Bloom, the catcher, comes in with 2 outs to get his shin guards on and chest protector. Brendan Patience put out on second with Chaccio at third. 2 outs. Vondet also walked in his first at bat. Not sure if Zeza meant for that to be a breaking ball, but it spun. I could see it from here. It was spinning, and it just did not come back in.
It did not break at all.
Yeah, last night that was a strike, but tonight not so. Up and away, Vondet fills up the bases. 2 outs, bases loaded. Top of the 3rd inning if you're just joining us. Welcome and thank you for tuning in.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Some changes today I noticed with YouTube that now has my my live view a little bit messed up as I try to see all the chatter that's going on. Mr. Flanagan checking in. What's up, boys? At 36,000. Katie Berry, my own daughter Sophia, Gene Steiner, Stan Brothers. Two outs, bases loaded. Zeza, I think, is starting to wither. I don't want to, not trying to be disrespectful, but
That's 2 in a row that he missed?
59 pitches. Mr. Player Metrics himself, Rob Mansfield, checking in. Thanks for tuning in, Rob. Feel free to come out and sit in on the booth with us if you'd like. Craig Montour from Tacoma, Washington, one of our furthest subscribers and broadcast patrons, right down the middle. Owen Searsole, 0 for 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Zeza walks in the first run of the game.
Nice matchup there between 2 former teammates, Zeza and Owen. Teammates as part of the West Raleigh All-Star program, I want to say since they were 6 years old, even making it as far away as Branson, Missouri is for the World Series when they were 12.
Okay.
Now facing each other in high school. Pretty cool.
That is cool.
Jake, I just have one question.
Just one?
Yeah, why weren't you on the mic the other night? For God's sake, he sounds like an MLB analyst here. Bob, you might have to
I'm not trying to take anyone's
up
job
your
here.
game
I'm just trying
here,
not
Bob.
to mess up Game Changer.
No, you're doing great. Thank you. We're going to have to add in a 4th headset. Zeza actually found the strike zone there. I thought that was going to be a ball. Doyen takes one a little bit inside. Stan. Yeah, I think I need a new cord. I keep hearing it cutting out. Stan Brothers checking in from Lake Gaston. Gonna have to make your way over here and sit in with us, Mr. Brothers. Patriots leading by 1 on a walk.
And we got some chirping coming from the Holly Springs dugout, as I think some frustration is starting to creep in. You can see it on Zeza's body language and some of the other players in the field.
Just the head coach, he's just stiff.
Yeah.
Rod Weitzel, athletic director and head coach for Holly Springs. I say this affectionately. He's a frenemy. He's a friend of the broadcast. He sat in with us twice last year at the strikeout cancer game, and then again here during the championship game as his field and facility hosted the conference championship, and he was nice enough to come in and sit with us. But understandably, I'm sure Mr. Weitzel, Coach Weitzel, is just as competitive as everybody and wants his team to win first and foremost, but we appreciate his support of the broadcast. Big swing and a miss by Ash Doyen. Full count. And the umpire with a timely strike is going to send us into a commercial break, but not before the Patriots are able to put a run on the board in the top of the third inning on a total of 1 hit earlier in the first inning. Try to give everybody a quick box score update. After 2.5 innings, Patriots leading by 1. Here from behind the backstop on YouTube. So I'd be remiss if I didn't make mention of these 2 upcoming events. One, the 5th to 8th grade middle school baseball camp that the Patriots are going to be running in as a fundraiser during the spring break. Skills and team defense training March 27th through the 29th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. noon. Information and a link is in the show notes. If you have any younger players, please consider signing them up. First pitch.
Get going early.
Hemrick's first offering a strike. Second, swing and a miss. The 0-2 past the end of the barrel. Hemrick's at 32 pitches now as he sends J.D. Heron back to the dugout. The left-handed Zeza steps into the box. High and away from the southpaw. One southpaw to another. Zeza over the top of that last pitch. The 1-1 with 1 out. Just a bit up.
Tough pitch not to swing at right there.
Is this adding any value, this monitor, for you guys during the broadcast?
Yeah.
Tons, all well worth the thousands of dollars that went into providing that. You folks can't see it, but Brian and Jake and our other patrons up in the top row here have a nice little color LCD monitor that's showing them the live broadcast. Zeza asks for time and steps back, breaks Hemrick's rhythm.
Yeah, it's nice as long as we don't have to look at ourselves.
You mean like that, Jake? Right there? Say hi to all your family. Bloom makes a quick trip, returns the favor. If Zeza is going to try to break the rhythm of Hemrick, Bloom trying to return the favor to Zeza. Is there a rhythm for a batter? A little bit, right?
Yeah.
The pitch, swung on, fouled off.
Think of at bat, good bats, bad bats.
2-2 count with one out, nobody on. Bottom of the third, Patriots by one after a run getting walked in. Slaps it foul down the third baseline. We'll give a reset on the 2-2. Long pause here.
Yeah.
Almost like a
delay of game penalty.
It's just a standoff, I was going to say, but as Hemrick just stood there stoically. Now he rocks, kicks, deals outside, fills up the count.
Quite a bit outside.
Ground ball on the right side, 2 bounces to Vondet. He takes it himself, and that makes it 2 outs. So a strikeout and a ground ball out so far for the Hawks. It's kind of an interesting walk-up song, kind of a doo-wop tune. I guess it's making a comeback, right? What's old is new again.
You know what, we can't complain because the music that we get when we come into the field is
horrendous.
Raunchy.
Yeah. First pitch to Delarada called strike. Delarada with that line drive straight to him on a bases loaded 2 out situation just a few moments ago. Swing and a miss, 0-2 with 2 outs. Hemrick's at 42 pitches. Line into right. Barrett Lowe comes up with it, gets it to Byler. First clean hit of the season that Hemrick has given up. A little bit of a mistake, I guess, left it up there.
Left it up.
Waldron steps in. He's 0 for 1. Fastball straight down the middle. Delarada bouncing off of first. Let's follow Delarada out on the base path, Anthony. I'll cut between cameras. You follow the action on the field if you can.
Play by play.
1 ball, 1 strike. Delarada takes a lead. Vondet holding him.
Look like a good spot.
Delarado steps off again. Hemrick as a lefty has the advantage on Delarado over there at first. And first walk of the season given up to Waldron. It's always time for firsts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Coach Civitello giving a quick mound conference with the left-handed pitcher and the catcher, trying to get a mental reset for Hemrick as he's just about to strike 50 pitches. Well, cross the 50-pitch mark for whatever that's worth.
I can't imagine Civ would put him out too long after the next couple of innings.
Maybe a little strategy here with the next three batters, I think, all hitting 6'4", 6'5". We got some big boys in the heart of the lineup here.
Cole Bowie swing and a miss on a first pitch fastball. Hope the outfield is playing Mr. Bowie appropriately. Fastball away, 1-1, 2 outs, 2 on. Patriots leading by 1 after Zeza walked in a run in the last half, top of the third inning. Fouled off out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Emmerich deals the 1-2. Swung on, right field. Oncoming is Barrett Lowe.
Just the way Civ drew it up, right?
Yes.
Exactly. Emmerich and the Patriots able to put a cap on the bottom of the third as we move ever so closely to the midpoint of a 7-inning matchup here at Holly Springs High School between the Patriots and the Hawks in Game 3 of the 2024 Southwest Wake Conference season. For all you golfers and fans of the Patriots, don't forget to sign up for the 3rd annual AFPAC fundraiser tournament being held this year, April 29th at 12 Oaks Country Club, not too far from here in Holly Springs, North Carolina. 4-player scramble includes lunch, beverages, and dinner banquet following the tournament. A link to the sign-up registration is in the show notes of this live broadcast on YouTube. So if you wish to sign up, don't worry about trying to memorize and quickly jot down all of this URL mumbo-jumbo, AFPAC-booster-club-golf-tournament .perfectgolfevent.com/ Brian, could they make that URL any longer?
No.
I mean, for goodness sake, if there's not one thing that might need some next year's review on the AFPAC board, smaller URL.
Yeah.
But I've helped everybody out. You don't have to worry about that. Go to the show notes in the description of the broadcast, whether live or later on. You'll find the link. Today's game, yesterday's game. I'll keep putting it on until we get told to stop because it's a sellout. But in the meantime, Coming up to bat, Tino Ramirez. Ryan Mazer on the mound for the Hawks. Zeza finished off at 69 pitches, and Ramirez flies out to the shortstop, who comes across around second base.
Now batting number 9, Barrett Lowe.
Mr. Brothers, the only reason you're seeing a net is because there's really no other way that we can get around it. Here at the Holly Springs High School at Patriot Park, we have the luxury, oddly to say this, a chain link fence that allows us to get our cameras in between. Mazer
It sure did look like it hit him.
Just misses the
Evidently
brim on the helmet of Barrett Lowe. One ball, one strike on the right fielder. Pulls it just foul down the third baseline.
That just means we're going to get a break here pretty soon.
Hemrick finished off that inning at 53 pitches. Breaking ball inside, gets him looking.
Whoa.
Lowe is going to go back to the dugout, 0 for 2.
That was a tough pitch right there.
Now batting number 5, Drew Chaccio.
Dirty, nasty, which of the two? All of the
All
above?
of the above. Smorgasbord.
2 outs, nobody on. Drew Chaccio, 9th in the lineup. 0 for 0. He walked in his first at bat. Mazer puts it high and inside, and Chaccio skies it into the parking lot.
Into the parking lot.
I didn't hear glass. Did you guys?
I didn't. Hopefully it wasn't one of our cars.
Mazer quickly getting ahead in the count on Chaccio with 2 outs, 0-2. And he gets him. Mazer made it look easy. So I think we got all the live reads in for AFPAC, Brian. Hopefully the check won't bounce for me. Patriot Pass, the baseball camp for the middle schoolers during the spring break.
Yep.
And then the third annual golf outing at the end of the month of April, which is actually a change from years past when it was a little bit earlier in the season. So that should be nice weather for the golf enthusiasts and AFPAC supporters that come out. I believe it's held on a Monday morning. Usually pretty traditional at golf outings,
yes,
when you have fundraisers and things of that event. You do them on a Monday when the membership is not looking to play, because they're either hungover from a long weekend or they're needing to go pay the bills.
You want to go through that URL one more time?
Well,
I was wondering how long
Jake,
this one was going to go.
If you insist, Mr. Jenna, let me start with the HTTPS:// Nah, I'm kidding. But go ahead, seriously, folks. If you're a golfer, even if you're not a golfer, and you want to show some support to Patriots baseball and the Apex Patriot Athletic Club booster of all the sports, including baseball, please click on the link in the show notes and sign up either as an individual or find 3 friends to get them to join you for the day. Foul ball evens up the count, 1-1 on the leadoff batter, Ryan Adams. He struck out in his first at-bat against Hemrick.
Throw it again.
Adams has a big D1 frame and certainly capable of launching one. Hemrick finds the strike zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A little bit of a throwaway from Hemrick, or
Yeah, I think so.
just missed it?
Yeah. I guess.
Brian, you'll agree with anything I say. Inside, drop third strike, swinging. Bloom down to Vendette. Makes it look easy. Puts a quick out on the board. That was a 2-2 count that Adams swung on. Just nicked his bat. And, or at least it sounded like it nicked it to me. I could be imagining things.
I think it was just skipped off the dirt.
First pitch to Hodge Williams misses. Williams got walked. Check swing. Nope. Did he really get walked? I got him 0 for 0.
He did, yes. Yeah, Luke's got 2 walks on the game now.
Hemrick gets the called strike on that pitch. One ball, or I'm sorry, 2-2 count with 1 out. Anthony looking like a pro camera operator over there. He's got the hat on backwards, glasses flipped over on the brim. Staring very tentatively at the monitoring screen. I'm going to have to take a picture of this, send it to his parents. Hemrick just misses, fills up the count. Williams calls for time, steps back out of the box. One out, infield playing back. Finds it. Williams goes back.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, what, Brian? Thought that was an excellent pitch by Hemrick.
It was, but afterwards, they almost let one go.
Almost let one go. You're going to have to.
I think he was talking on the throw around. Got by the infield there.
All right. Thank you. Kakovic, over 1, steps in for his second trip. He is a big young man. Holy cow. What is he, 6'6"? Swing and a miss on the first pitch from Hemrick. Hemrick's at 65 pitches for everybody keeping track. Lots of chatter earlier in the live stream. Thank you to everybody who's participating and tuning in. Coach Keown, thanks for tuning in tonight, sir. See if we can't get Mr. Keown back on the broadcast with us as a guest at some point this season. Trinity Academy baseball coach, Canes baseball coach, former NC State pitcher. Called strike right there.
Great pitch right on the outside corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 4th inning. Patriots leading by 1 in a crosstown grudge match. Breaking ball. Oh, Buster Bloom turned around to the umpire like, I thought for sure it was just a dramatic pause. No? Was I the only one thinking that?
Well, out of the 11 people on the field, 10 thought it was a strike,
Oh,
including
yeah.
the batter.
Hannah.
Uh-huh.
Surprised Kakovic didn't just walk across. There it is.
There.
Now he gets him. Hemrick
Oh, boy.
got his mind made up. He's going to make things happen today at Holly Springs High School. Forgot to give everybody a weather check-in at the beginning of the game here. I'm going to call it Hawks Field. Started the game at 67 degrees with a fairly decent level of humidity. 60% makes it feel like 68 at game time. Only a 2% chance of rain when we were starting, which was a nice change from yesterday where I swore we were going to get rained on, but never did.
Yep.
And barely a breeze in the air at 3 miles an hour, if that. Top of the order for the Patriots, Buster Bloom about to step in. Ryan Mazer back on the mound. Hard ground ball, backhanded, bounced off the glove of the third baseman. That's going to allow Bloom to reach on an E5. Waldron, the hard hit, backhanded right at the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't want to have to try to make that play myself. Mazer came in 1-2-3 against the Patriots in the last inning in his first. 11 pitches now, so he must have only threw, 9 maybe in the first inning? His first inning, rather. Top of the 4th. Soft roller back to Mazer. That's going to be a sacrifice bunt to push Bloom over to second. We saw that small ball play out in their advantage in the earlier inning. And that's the kind of aggressive offense that, I said in the opening read, is really what propelled the Patriots through the conference tournament and into the conference championship, frankly, right here against Middle Creek a year ago. Not even. Breaking ball. Finds it. Steiner at the plate 0 for 1. He was battling in his last at-bat, but ended up eventually drawing the short straw. One out and a runner on second with the third batter in the lineup. Vondette's on deck. Soft blooper, one bounce to J.D. Heron and over to first base to Kakovic. Gets another out, so a runner on third with 2 outs as Vondette steps in.
Courtesy number 12, Brandon Patience.
Patience, the senior,
Number 14, J.K.
didn't play in his junior year, but came back to the game to finish off his athletic career as a high school student athlete, quarterback for the Patriots, outfielder, and courtesy runner. Vondette, big breath, big exhale.
I think JJ's been in this position his last 2 at-bats, drawing a walk each time.
Steps to the plate 0 for 0. Mazer with that Old English first pitch, misses. The 1-0. Vondette turns on and puts it toward the Patriots dugout. I've watched Ryan Mazer as our kids have grown up playing together and against each other from rec through travel and showcase. And he is a perfect example of somebody who, as a player, evolves with each year as maturity. A line drive up the middle, softly fielded, bobbled by Heron, and Vondette with an RBI single. Pushes Patience across. Makes it a 2-run game now.
Now batting number 16.
That was kind of all or nothing for Heron to field, across the middle infield like that on a kind of a soft blooping shot.
Yeah.
He had to really turn it around quick and mishandled it.
Fair amount of spin on that ball too, so we couldn't just grab it.
Right. I was saying Mazer though is like matured physically, emotionally, mentally, and what I see of him tonight is just a perfect example of a athlete who comes into their own. Heron now almost the same exact play, gets the force at second. So the Patriots put another run on the board, makes it 2-0 after we finish off the top of the 5th inning. Jake, why don't you give us a quick stat read if you have it at your fingertips on Mr. Hemrick.
Yeah, so Luke looks like he's coming back out to pitch, and through 4 innings, he's thrown 70. And then you talk about efficiency, 60% for strikes. Struck out 9 batters and has only walked 2, giving up 1 hit. So ton of command and just a great ability to locate.
Yeah.
I think he's only fallen behind in the count, maybe 2 or 3 times. Every other time operating from ahead.
Stadium music getting loud and raucous. Raucous?
The neighbors probably love it too.
Oh, they got to, right? Especially if their master bedroom faces this side of the street, right? Got these very soft, glowing candlesticks that just cut right through the drapes and the blinds. Hopefully that's not retiree housing behind us between the music and the lights, right?
Right.
And there are worse things to live behind than a baseball field.
Absolutely. Your AFPAC box score after 4.5 innings. Patriots leading by 2. As mentioned, Luke Hemrick back on the bump for the 5th inning, his 5th inning. Yeah, we're using Starlink satellite service to broadcast tonight for the first time. It's going to become a mainstay of our broadcast gear without the ability to rely on good cellular service. Though last night, bandwidth was off the charts. The first pitch to Noah Rhodes. Called strike.
Looks like we had some action in the Apex bullpen. Hard to tell who it was, though, but with Luke now in the mid-70s from a pitch count standpoint.
Are you
Not
saying
surprising.
you couldn't see through the roof of the dugout?
Yeah, that and the windscreen made it a little difficult.
Drop third strike, swinging down to Von Dett. Puts the first out on the board in the bottom of the 5th inning here at Holly Springs High School, Holly Springs, North Carolina. Another beautiful Wake County Public School ball field facility.
Mm-hmm.
I think we at Patriot Park need to get the warning track extended around the sides the way they have here. Maybe even across the outfield. Imagine that, from foul pole to foul pole. Across the playable, the fair territory where a warning track is supposed to be.
Right.
Maybe next year's improvements.
All about the money.
Just parents everybody buy a bag of crushed brick. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. Yeah, everybody, just go down to your neighborhood home improvement store and looked like that might have been an intended breaking ball from Hemrick that got out of his fingers.
It did look kind of wonky for sure.
Bloom had to jump up and grab it. Foul ball right into the dugout of the Hawks. 2-2 count with 1 out. J.D. Heron, the shortstop. Ooh. Watches the count go to 2-2.
I think you got a full count now.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it might be a little behind on the game changer there, but full count.
Wonder how I could just get a screen share of your iPad. I mean, I know how to do it. I'm just. Rats. Heron draws a walk. 3rd of the game for Hemrick, but pretty good for government work. Ten strikeouts for Hemrick. Soft line drive into left field. That'll get scooped up by Sirasol. Coach Guy Civitello making the mound visit. So, Jake, as you were prognosticating, that's a favorite word of the broadcast and channel. You have to say it 3 times fast as a noob to the mic. Probably some foreshadowing. Yep. And
we're going to get a change here.
There we go. Looks to be Martone that's coming in relief for Hemrick. So lefty to a righty, junior to a senior. Hemrick gets some applause and accolade from his dugout as he goes in. While we wait for Martone to warm up on the mound, we'll get some stats on him so far. He's had 3 appearances so far this season, 3 full innings, 1 each game, faced 10 batters with 6 strikeouts, giving up 2 walks. Coming back from a UCL repair. Says it feels good.
Doctor gave you the go-ahead.
Great shot there by our lead camera operator, Anthony Parada. You don't see it, sir, but the graphic and great positioning. Well done. Jake, how many total innings, batters faced, all that good stuff did Mr. Hemrick go this evening?
Let's see what we got here. So through 4 1/3 innings, faced 18 batters, 82 pitches. Would you look at it, 2 hits, 3 walks, 10 strikeouts, and most importantly, no runs.
Yeah.
So Martone's going to inherit 2 runners and an out with a clean count as Delarada comes up to bat in his 3rd trip. He's 1 for 2.
Simon going to be nervous?
Why? I mean, it's his 4th appearance.
Yeah, still might be nervous.
No, I think he's very happy to be back in the saddle of pitching and competitive play. The first pitch.
Good pitch.
Fastball misses just a little up and in. Setting a new example for Bob when his son makes it to the mound. He's going to have to stay on the mic.
Yeah.
Another fastball. This one misses inside, but just a little bit lower than that first one. So the umpire gives the gesture. Swing and a miss on another fastball. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Runners first and second. Patriots leading by 2. 3rd road game so far this season. This time he finds the inside. 2-2.
Yeah.
Umpire decides, that looked pretty good. I guess we'll.
Took his time on that call
He
there.
did. He is.
He made the right one.
Yeah.
Delarada steps away after calling for time. Breaking ball gets scooped up by Bloom. Fills up the count. Payoff pitch, fly ball in right field.
Let's see if he tags.
Barrett low, gets under it. Runners decide not to go. Great throw from right field to 3rd. 2 outs on a full count fastball. Skied into shallow right.
Yep. Be proud of your boy.
Every day. Grateful. 2 out, 2 on. 2-run game in favor of the Patriots. Martone deals, tries to go back to that inside edge. Zeza on first, J.D. Heron on second. Waldron, the 3rd baseman. Another fly ball, shallow right. Oncoming is Barrett low, makes it 3. So Martone comes in. Sorry about that, folks. Sounds like we have an issue with our audio, but missed the call on the end of the inning of my own son. Comes in for relief with 1 out and runners on first and second. Gets a couple of batters to fly out to right field for Barrett Lowe to make it look like a routine fly ball, can of corn, and sends the Patriots back to the plate as batters to protect, if not extend, a 2-run lead as we
it ain't over yet.
about to start the top of the 6th inning with Ryan Mazer. Jack Kakovic on the mound now. Third pitcher for the Hawks tonight. Should be interesting to see how all this plays out on Friday at Patriot Park. Home game, first home game and home opener for the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Some very noticeable capital improvements around the park. We heard today through some group text messaging that the JV team hosting tonight at home parents received positive comments on how pretty and clean and well spruced up Patriot Park looked when they walked in. So kudos to all the parents who came out for the field cleanup day. Great shot from Anthony on Coach Civitello and Coach Kreitzer. Little conference with the umpires. Good read there, Anthony. Well done.
Now batting number 21, Bryce Cannon.
All right, first substitute in the batting order for the Patriots, Bryce Cannon. He played first base last night, had a nice double out to left center field. Hard ground ball on the left side. Heron backhanded, gets it across, and he's going to get him.
Yep.
1 pitch, 1 hit, 1 out. Excellent baseball from Cannon. Excellent baseball from J.D. Heron on the infield.
Now batting number 10, Tino
Yeah,
Rivera.
nothing wrong with that. Hit the ball hard, just right at somebody.
Yep, that's baseball. One strike now on Ramirez. Swing and a miss.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike. Or I'm sorry, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. And Kakovic fans Ramirez for 2 outs in the top of the 6th inning. Right fielder Barrett Lowe just had 2 routine fly balls hit to him out and right to end the bottom of the 5th inning. Kakovic deals a fastball, cuffs him.
Catch it.
And yeah. Well, we got folks here. They could have caught that just down the other side of the seats from us. It's a free souvenir or batting practice ball. Barrett Lowe, he seems to got Kakovic's timing down. 2 outs, 0-2 count for the senior right fielder. Kakovic rocks, kicks, deals, breaking ball outside. 1-2. I like that windup from Kakovic, you know, the old over the head kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Fly ball into right field. Barrett Lowe picks up his first base hit of the season. Great shot again by Anthony on the camera. Well played, sir.
Hey,
2 outs.
don't get his
2
head
out
too
single.
big.
No. Are you kidding me? We want to get our money's worth out of that camera.
Okay.
I can't do everything, Brian. I know you're here to look pretty on camera and all, but somebody's got to do some work. Bob's constantly gallivanting around in his airplane.
Exactly.
Swing and a miss. Can't count on him. Barrett Lowe down on first after a fly ball single. Whoa, and that one goes by. Barrett Lowe's going to make his way down to second. So a 1-1 count with a runner on second and 2 outs in the top of the 6th.
Well, let's get one in here.
Yep.
Let's get a little sneaky one in here.
That's what they're saying over in the Patriots dugout. I don't want to speak for Coach Civitello, but I'm thinking he's picking up what you're putting down, Brian.
He's a good man then.
Foul ball. 1-2, 2 out. Runner on second. I'm going to have to replace this cable. I can hear it cutting out. Swing and a miss. So Kakovic gets himself out of trouble before Barrett Lowe is able to make his way all the way around the infield and score a run. One hit, a runner left on. Your AFPAC box score. Patriots leading by 2 after 5.5 innings. 1.5 to go to call it a full game. Brian,
Sir.
not to put you on the spot, but you're part of the AFPAC
Yep.
leadership.
Yep.
New scoreboard out in left field.
Yep.
Sponsor signs, is that still on the horizon? Is that an opportunity for people who have businesses or maybe work?
Oh, sure, they'll take your money. Trust us.
In the meantime, while we're waiting, maybe a temporary behind the backstop signage? No? Maybe not?
Depends
Can't
on the
swing that?
size. And no, I'm probably not going to be able to get that.
Okay. I had to ask. Well, we'll get the link to that and see if we can get, a possibility there to find our first sponsor. Martone came in relief for the starter, Hemrick, and for 2/3 of an inning, threw 8 pitches. First pitch to Cole Bowie, a breaking ball. It misses just a little bit low on the big 6-footer.
Uh-oh.
High fly ball in the left field. Owen Sirasol, another routine fly ball. Whatever it
That's what
gets
they
it
get
done.
paid for.
Right?
So that's what he gets paid for.
That was a 1-0 that he skied out into left field to Sirasol. Adams 0 for 2. Ground ball into right. First clean hit given up so far this season for Martone. So Adams reaches on an opposite field ground ball through the infield.
Yep.
One out, one on. Bottom of the 6th. Fastball gets it. Runner goes. Backhanded throw goes to the opposite side of the bag, gets past Byler. Ramirez backs it up. Adams doing something down there, maybe tying his shoe. One ball, one strike, one out. Runner on second. Martone steps off. Some chirping out of the Hawks dugout. Fastball, wow.
Whoa, wow.
Okay.
Home court advantage.
I don't know. Bloom's going to go out. Coach Civitello's going to go out. So new this year is some digital communication devices that the Patriots are using to call pitches. So Coach Civitello is able to relay in called pitches to Bloom, the catcher, who has a device on his wrist, like a watch, right? I don't want to call it an Apple Watch, but it's a receiver, right? And then, of course, that information signaled out to the pitcher by the catcher traditionally, right? Hand signals between the legs. Not sure if that was what the mound visit was about or just simply Coach Civitello trying to give Martone a reset. 2 balls, 1 strike. Boy, that umpire has that, what do you call that?
Very intentional.
Slow call of a strike. I mean,
thinking about
goodness sake, it's just like.
God, you could eat a sandwich before he calls what it is, strike or not.
Breaking ball just past a reaching Steiner into left. Sirasol with the throw into home. First and third, 1 out.
Double play.
Kakovic is going to be stepping up in a moment. He's 0 for 2. Adams at third after a single to right. Williams on first after a single to left, just past a reaching Jens Steiner at third. Gets between Steiner and Ramirez. Martone comes set.
Good pitch.
Deals a fastball that rides up a bit.
Yeah.
Tried to get Kakovic to chase up.
There's a pitch.
Okay. Well, we know the umpire's not going to call anything up.
Yep.
We've seen one pitch that was in that he called on the inside edge. The 2-0 to Kakovic now. Swung on. Skied out of the park. Gets the inside edge. 2-2 count with 1 out and runners second and third. Now we saw this play out last night at Sanderson Should Ramirez be playing in? Fly ball. Barrett low. Drops it.
Oh, God.
E9's going to allow a run to score. So Kakovic reaches second. Now Coach Civitello's making a second mound visit, which will require that he replace Martone.
Yep.
All right, well, we'll hold tight here while we wait to see who will be coming in. My guess is what I thought. The left-handed Ben Brockman. Martone gets some claps as he goes off the field. Brockman, 3 2/3 of an innings pitched, 15 batters faced, 6 strikeouts, giving up only 1 walk. He's going to be coming back at the Hawks with a left-handed delivery. And as those of us who know Mr. Brockman, the younger Mr. Brockman, he puts a lot of English on the ball. So it should be interesting to see how the Hawks adjust back from a right-handed, hard-throwing pitcher into a left-handed. One-run game now in the bottom of the 6th inning after a fly ball into right field was missed, allowing a run to score from third. Now Brockman inherits 1 out and runners on second and third.
And now you got the infield playing in here.
Yep.
Fly ball straight up on the infield.
Coming right your way, Bill.
Thanks, Jake.
We got to get you a glove.
Maybe an umbrella. Hawks getting chirpy in the dugout. Swing and a miss.
Nice off speed there.
Yeah, exactly. Guy swung out of his.
Now the batter's guessing.
Yep. I'd throw it again.
0-2 with 1 out and runners second and third. Rhodes and quite a few other people trying to say that Brockman balked. Pitch pulled left, diving, goes under the glove of Vondet and Byler out to right field. The throw at the plate, he's safe. Two runs scored gives it a 3-2 lead for the Hawks, in favor of the Hawks on a single hard hit to the right side. That was an 0-2 count.
Twos were wild, I guess.
So Rhodes with a 2 RBI single. Check swing, not going to get the strike from J.D. Herron. Brockman with the quick pitch. After he comes set, his delivery is snappy. Swing and a miss, throw down to first, not going to be in time. Runner goes. Throw down is going to go over Byler's head. Ramirez backs it up. Two balls, one strike, one out, runner on second. One-run game now in favor of the Hawks. Brockman deals and gets the called strike. God, that's just wrong. That is so wrong. Like, that was so delayed. I mean, whether it was in the strike zone or not, right?
That was ridiculous.
That was like this big dramatic pause, and it's like the kind of crap you see on YouTube or on social media. It just. Runner goes, swing and a miss, throw down, not going to be in time. Rhodes picks up another stolen base. Brockman puts Heron back to the dugout. He'll be 0 for 2. Stepping in now, Anthony Zeza, 1 for 2. The starting pitcher for the Hawks. First pitch called strike. A little bit of an off speed, but it goes into shallow left field. So an RBI single for Zeza. That was an 0-1 that Zeza swung on, dropped it behind the infield on the left side for Sirasol to scoop up.
Now batting, number 3, Drake Delarada.
Not sure what he was going to call there, so.
Yeah.
First pitch ball to Delarada. He's 1 for 3. Brockman deals, foul ball. 1-1. 2 outs and a runner on first. Zeza with an RBI single to left. Brockman comes set but then steps away. Again, not sure what's the outcome there because of the dramatic pause that the home plate umpire has given a few times. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner on first, just out of frame. Brockman deals. Fly ball to left. Sirasol backpedaling, going back. And he catches it to make it 3. Patriots trailing by 2 after 6. Your AFPAC box score after 6 innings. The Patriots give up 4 runs. In the bottom of the 6th inning, makes it a 2-run game. First pitch called strike. Mazer finds the strike zone twice on Bloom. Oh, that's Kakovic. Sorry, my bad. Now, I'm going to say Bloom did the right thing there, right? You got 2 strikes on you. Unlike last night where many of the Patriots looked at that 3rd strike, he did the smart thing, and that was he reached out, right?
Yep.
And just simply got a reset by fouling it off.
Yep.
Yeah,
Whereas, go ahead, Jake.
I was got to protect 2 strikes. Had just had an outside pitch called strike. Same pitch comes again. Just put the bat on the ball, foul it off.
Foul tip right into the glove.
Good play by the catcher there to hang on to that ball.
Williams behind the plate for the Hawks the entire game. Brady Byler 1 for 1. He just fouled that first pitch off the brick backstop. Williams tosses that into the dugout, probably after seeing that it had a huge cut on it. Kakovic rocks, kicks, deals. Right back up the middle, knocks it down with his glove. Brady Byler able to beat out the throw. Could almost argue in that case, I mean, it's reflexes, but if Kakovic had let it go through in the infield, his second baseman possibly could have backhanded it and made the throw. Byler going to get a courtesy runner. Hayden Phones. I think we've seen Phones. I know we saw him last night once. I feel like he may have acted as a courtesy runner in another game. Jen Steiner now steps into the batter's box, 0 for 2, but has been battling all night. Hard hit
There
right
he
up the
is.
middle. That's going to be J.D. Heron with a quick flip and a forced out at second. Two outs.
Now batting number 14, J.J. Vondette.
Bondetto, 1 for 1. 2 walks and a hit. Hard hit to the second baseman. That'll be an easy force over to first. Patriots dropped 2 in a row now, last night and tonight. Friday they'll be playing their first home opener against the Hawks in Game 2 of the conference 2-game set. Game starts at 4 o'clock because Patriot Park is naturally lit by God's good graces and the sun. So we'll be starting a broadcast sometime at or before 4 o'clock on Friday. For Brian Vondette, for Jake Jenna, our lead camera operator Anthony, I'm Bill Maratone saying thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on Friday.